So here I am at the Temple of Dendara. This is about the 5th take of my video, because if I have another Egyptian family walk behind me trying to see what I'm doing, the struggle is real. Anyway, coming into the energy now. But this is a better viewpoint, because you can actually see Dendara behind me. It's absolutely beautiful. And then behind me here, which is where I was originally videoing, which is my most favorite place, that is a birthing temple. Because she was all about midwifery. And on the other side there's another temple which is Isis, and that was also a birthing temple. But this place is it's my favorite place out of all of them. It's not my number one. The energy of this place is just pure love. It's sensual. That's what she was all about, sacred sexuality, midwifery, love, bliss. It's such a massive temple. I mean, if you could see on top of the roof as well, that's a whole part. They used to have festivals up there. I've just been up there. It's massive. It's crazy. But she had festivals. They used to soak the blue lotus in the wine and beer, and they used to celebrate and have fun, because that's the message that, this is what we all do, don't we? Well, I know I do on my spiritual path. Take everything to the extreme. Got to be in service. Got to be this way and that way. And this is a message of bliss. I've been going on about bliss because the bliss codes have been the very thing that's unlocked all of the stuff I've been tirelessly working on my path. And that's a factor that we've all forgotten about in our lives, going about everything in joy, in bliss, in love. And this is the message of Hathor today, that it's really divine feminine stuff. And even though you might be a guy, you've still got the divine feminine energy within you. And within that power, or within the divine feminine, is the power of stillness. And in our minds, we kind of think, well, being still, how are we going to create anything? But that's the thing. This is where it does get created, because that's where the true power is. It's the divine masculine that brings it into fruition. But anyway, I've done a lot of videos on that understanding of divine masculine and feminine. But this is a message of bliss. This is a message of love. And to know that when you are in that vibration, a lot of us feel vulnerable, but that's not the thing. That's where the strength is. You can be vulnerable in a negative, meaning in the shadow, but you can be vulnerable in a very, very powerful way as well. So it's to understand that your perspection can actually just shift slightly to the other side. It can change everything. So this is about starting to access those energies within you, which is the bliss codes I keep going on about, and allowing what goes with the bliss codes, your creation, your ability to connect with a better life, more success, just more happiness, better relationships. That's the golden key. But we have been so used to just switching that off and just gotta work. So this is a message of just heart. This is a message of rebirth. Okay, there's the chamber there, rebirth. This is a message of closing on the old and activating the new. And the question is, and I leave you with this video, to ponder a thought now, what is the new for you? What is that? In fact, I actually think the last video that I did here in 2018, this was the last temple, and I actually think if I went and dug it out, I was actually asking you the same question. So maybe I'm repeating myself, or maybe it's just still a valid question. So what does the new constitute for you? There we go, another temple there. That's something that you've got to sit with, and that's something you've got to have your sacred yes on. So remember, sacred yes is like, yeah, I want that, and then position yourself to receive it. But it's all about bliss. That's all I can tell you. It's all about the love codes, man. So yeah, so from me and Temple Dendara and my family, Waleed and my husband Brendan, divine masculine, divine masculine, perfect balance. Yeah, see you on the next temple.